7-4. The percent equation. So there's an equation called the percent equation. And it is read like this. It says A is a percent of B, where A equals the percent times B. Okay? So meaning if it wants to know like, if it says a question something like this, there are 48 eighth graders. And I want to know what percent of them participate in sports. Okay? That would be a way of figuring out. You'd use the percent equation to figure that out.
So
Okay?
you would always,
Computers.
so you
I can't find it right
Okay, you'll have to show
So
me on
you-
Tuesday.
plug in this, you put this formula down and then you plug in the
Plug
numbers?
things in and solve, yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
That doesn't sound that bad.
So the first word, so it means it comes with a lot of word problems, but don't get overwhelmed by that because it's not super hard. It's a really easy equation. You have to just be able to pull the numbers out of the word problem.
Okay, that's nice.
So on June 14th, 2002, the distance between Earth and the Moon was about 375,000 kilometers. On that day, a traveling asteroid missed Earth by about 32% of that distance. How far away from Earth was the asteroid at that time? How do you think we set this up? Bree, you want to tell me what you think?
32. Okay, now,
Yeah.
32 was,
Not plus, we have to use this equation. Is there a plus in this equation?
no.
No.
There's multiplication.
There's multiplication. So start with the easy part. Where's the 32 get plugged into?
Times 3. Something.
Yeah, good. So 32 is if I'm using this percent equation, right? I always plug the percent into where the percent goes, yes?
Yeah.
So 32% times, am I trying to find a portion or am I trying to find the whole?
Oh, you're trying to find that.
No, I'm asking a question. And no, you're not right, Q.
Oh.
Am I trying to find a portion of a distance or the whole distance right now?
Other
Which
portions.
do I know? A portion. I'm trying to figure out what portion did it miss it by, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's my whole? 300.
375,000.
So how do I multiply 32% by 375,000? What do you have to do to 32?
You can make it a decimal.
You have to make a decimal, good. So I should say A equals 0.32.
times 375,000.
And what do you get?
Let me see. Just a second.
Wait, B is what? What's B?
B is the, B is like what you're finding the percent of.
Okay.
120,000.
0.32 times 375,
120,000.
120,000 what?
Miles.
Kilometers.
Oh.
Okay,
Sorry.
make sure that when we do this stuff, we always put what the answer is, like, if it's part of a team or whatever, like, let me know, like, what goes with it, okay? Word problems always have something that kind of follow them. Okay, now, the next one says, a car salesman earns 6.5% commission on every car sold. What's commission?
Sale price. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Who knows what a commission is? Okay, so listen, you know how like when you go and
saving.
you know how like when you go and buy stuff, sometimes people are like, oh, they were so pushy, I just want them to leave me alone so that I can shop or whatever, and your parents probably feel like, ugh, I don't like that, right?
Yeah.
It's because those people are working off of commission, meaning when they sell an item, they get part of the money that they sell. So the reason they're kind of pushy is because
They want the car to sell.
they need more
Money.
money, okay?
That's nice.
Because they make more money. So they do stuff like that, okay?
Is that why they ask you if somebody helped you?
Yes, that's why they ask if somebody helped you. That's why they ask if somebody helped you, because then they want to give them their commission. Okay, does that make sense? So, a car salesman earns 6.5% commission on every car sold. The salesperson sells a car for $21,800. What's the commission? How do I set that up, Matthew?
Well, the commission is a portion of it, so
Yes.
we would put the 21,800 in the B part.
Yes, in the B part. So I have A equals P% times B. 6.5 good Bree, 6.5% goes here, times the 21,800, right?
Yep,
How do you change
Decimal.
6.5 good to,
decimal,
to what?
Left.
0.065.
Point 60.
Point 065.
Point 065.
Point 065. And multiply that by 21,800, and how much did they make off of that car?
Oh, I have to go get my
Well, I can do it right now. 1,417.
That's pretty good, yeah?
Yeah,
They
it's not
make,
that bad.
so on top of their salary, they make an extra $1,417 when they sell a car for $21,800.
That's nice.
That's
Okay, so usually people that work on commission have lower salaries. Like you don't pay them as much as a base salary because they're gonna make it up in the money that they sell.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense?
That's a nice car.
It's nice.
It is a decent car, yeah.
It is, yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay, what percent of 25 is 60? How would
X e-
how would you set
I
that up?
don't, I don't really,
What percent?
I don't really.
Okay, you do it, what?
Alright, X over 100, right?
No.
But I know like it's like the top for numerator, right? So like 60 over 25.
25.
Oh, you wanna do x over 100 equals 60 over 25?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do it that way, or we can use this formula and make it much simpler.
Oh,
So
25
A-
percent is equals 60.
What did you just say, repeat?
Sorry, A equals 25%.
60 is 25.
Wait.
Or 60
What
is
are
A.
you trying to find right now?
We're trying to find the percent.
You're trying to find the percent, so you have nothing to plug into the percent, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Which one is the A, which one is the B? Which one's a portion of the whole?
25.
25,
25.
okay, 25 is a portion. It wants to know what percent of 25 is 60, correct?
So does that mean 60 equals
Oh.
percent
Yes, 60 equals
times
percent,
25?
correct. 60
Okay.
equals percent times 25. So what do you have to do now to solve?
Get a decimal.
Divide, how do I get percent by itself?
Divide.
Divide by?
25.
Divide by 25. Divide both sides by 25. What's 60 divided by 25?
Let me see.
It's above 2.
2.
26.4.
2.4 equals my percent. Now, what percent? You have to turn it into a percent. How do I turn the decimal into a percent?
You go to the right.
Okay, how many times?
1, 2.
Okay, so what does your percent come out to be?
240%.
240%. And this makes sense because of this. Listen, this is where you'll get confused a little bit. It said, what percent of 25 is 60? The of is my B. The is my A.
Oh.
Okay. And it should be a large percent because 60 is bigger than 25.
25.
Okay?
Wait,
So
what?
you can find larger
Oh.
percentages, but of is my B, is my A. Of is, got it? Okay.
So is this probably going to be the larger number?
If,
That-
sometimes, it
Actually
could
not
say,
hard.
what percent of, 60 is 25, if that was it, right? You would switch it, and it would be like a normal percent, like we think, less than 100. But this is a special case one in how it's written, so don't get confused by just this number's larger than that, it has to be the whole. Not true.
Okay.
Of is B, is A.
This is A. This is A.
Is A. Is A. Okay, last one. Your friend paid $9 for a movie ticket. This amount was 72% of the total amount your friend spent at the theater. How much money did your friend spend? Bree? Good question.
So,
A.
Well, we already know the percent, so we can just put that down, which is 72%.
Okay, so we know our formula, once again, is A equals percent times B. You know the percent is 72, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking for?
He had $9 probably in total so far that it's.
Wait.
Time out.
$9 is the
Yes.
A.
Why A, Matthew?
Because 72, after the 72% it says of.
Okay, it says, yes, good. It says that you paid $9 for a movie ticket and 72% of it was the total. So do we know the total? No, we know the portion, and the portion is always my A, okay?
Okay.
So equals 9, right,
Mhm.
times B. How do I solve that?
You have to isolate the B by
You have
itself.
to isolate the B, so what do I need to do?
Divide by
Seven.
7.
Not 72.
9.
No. We're gonna divide 9 by, not 72, but what do we have to do with
Point
zero?
72?
Points, yeah, we gotta change it into
Oh, shoot, I totally forgot about that.
So 9 equals 0.72 B, divide by 0.72, and what does B come out to be?
Oh, sorry, hold on.
No, you're fine.
12.5.
$12
5 cents, or 50 cents.
There we go. So, the total cost for what you spent at the movies was $12.50.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad, and $9 of it was a ticket. Nowadays, your tickets are about $14, so that's good. Inflation, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what we're working on today.